Imagine booking. But don't book just yet. So next you want to set up price alerts. So head over to hopper.com or skyscanner.com and set your reservation dates, and the app will automatically give you a heads up when the flight cost is as low as possible. It does this by evaluating all of the historical data to make sure that you get access to the best available deals. Now, after you set up your price alerts, head over to vacations2go.com. On vacations2go.com, you will find some of the best deals available for boat travel. So if you want to travel via cruise, say you want to go from the US to Mexico, you can take a cruise from the US to Mexico, have fun, party, drink, enjoy your time with your friends, and by the time money than the round-way trip. So take a look. Now, my next pro tip is to check nearby airports or alternative airports. By flying into smaller airports, So you can sometimes save hundreds of dollars on your flights. For that, I recommend checking out alternativeairlines.com or cheapair.com. Now, my next tip is to use public transportation. Now, this is a great opportunity for you to explore the city, learn how to get around, and meet amazing people. And a quick pro tip, if you have an Apple product, you can often pay for your public transportation using Apple Pay. You want to know how to set it up? I put it in the comments below. Now, for this next tip, I want to caution you on this. Oftentimes, airlines will ban folks for using this trick. Head over to skiplag.com. Essentially, what this will do is it will offer you amazing deals that the airlines don't want you to see. Now, let's look at hotels and accommodations. I'm going to show you how to travel comfortably without blowing a hole through your budget. All right, there's a lot here. Now, first, I would recommend taking a look at Airbnb and Booking.com. I always find great deals there. However, my last 3 or 4 Airbnb bookings, I've had bad experiences. So I've been looking for more options outside of Airbnb when I travel. So I'm going to list a few here. Now, if you're traveling for 30 days or more, I recommend housinganywhere.com. They have amazing deals there that you won't even believe. Next, if you're traveling across Europe, I recommend using flatio.com for amazing one-night deals. I've seen deals there that really shocked me. So if you're traveling across Europe, I definitely recommend using that website. Next, the Booking.com website has prices much higher than the Booking.com app. So if you're booking through Booking.com, I definitely recommend using the app for better pricing deals. A great little hack that I found is reverse image search. So if you find a great deal on Booking.com, I recommend using that picture and do a reverse search for that hotel and see if you can book directly with that hotel. Oftentimes, you get a much better deal booking directly through the hotel than you will get with Booking.com. In addition to this, your cancellation policy will be significantly better if you book directly with the hotel versus with Booking.com. I'll show you how to do this in a second. If you're booking a room with Airbnb, oftentimes Airbnb is managed by a management group. And so using the reverse search engine from Airbnb as well can lead you to the direct website where the management hosts their property, and there they will have a better deal than Airbnb simply because they don't have to pay the Airbnb fees. So using that little hack will often get you a great deal on a great location. I also recommend getting a digital credit card. A digital credit card is a credit card provided by your credit card provider that will allow you to use this credit card without it having any impact directly on your credit or your credit card, if that makes sense. Now, this will allow you to avoid fees, fraud, and all kinds of headaches. So call your credit card provider and ask them if you can get a digital credit card before you travel. If you have a last minute travel because someone have passed away, I recommend asking your credit card provider or your airline for the Behaven fare. And what this will give you is access to a lower price booking than the normal booking price. They do this as a service to humanity. Now, if you are a Costco member like I am, leverage the CostcoTravel.com website. There, you will find amazing deals for hotels and resorts all over the world. And traditional to Costco, their return and cancellation policy is out of this world. A little bit of a hack is you can also do this when you're booking a flight or a cruise trip. So Costco Travel is a great way or a great location to find amazing deals for your travel. Something I recently learned is few companies.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
During the off season, that way.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
For new members, so sign up and get a great deal. If you're looking to eat some amazing food, like the Michelin star recommended restaurants, head over to askrudy.ai. Use the assistant to ask where you can find the nearest Michelin star restaurant near you, and it will give you a list of all the amazing spots where you can dine. That you can take advantage of while meeting new local folks. And there is no better way to meet also local travelers or just local people who are in town and who's willing to show you around. Next, I recommend downloading audio guides. If you do a quick Google search for a free audio guide in the town that you are visiting, you will find a free audio guide app that will walk you through everything that you're looking at based on your location of your phone. So take advantage of those apps. They're amazing. Next, I recommend enjoying some of the free festivals. Festivals are a great way for you to enjoy the local scenery and meet amazing people while enjoying great wine and amazing beer. So head over to allevents.in and explore some amazing festivals. Flight Scanner. Have you ever had like a vacation coming up, but you don't quite know where you'd like to go? This is perfect. Go to openflightscanner.com and let them know what your traveling dates are, and it will show you flights from all over the world at discounts you would not believe. You'll take advantage of traveling overnight. You get into your seat, you go to sleep, you wake up at your destination. What's better? Now, if you're in Europe, this is especially great because you can travel by train. Go to thetrainline.com, and it will show you a map of Europe's train, and you can pick out a destination, and you can just head over and get into your seat. From that train line, you can go to London, Paris, Madrid, Barcelona, Rome, Milan, Frankfurt, Berlin, Amsterdam, you name it. I mean, this is an amazing train line. I haven't been on it yet, but from what I've heard and the reviews that I've gotten, this is a great hack. It's affordable, it's convenient. You should take advantage of it. I'm planning on doing this next year. So let me know what you think. And if somebody is watching and you've been on those trains, please let me know how it is, because I'm dying to experience this. Now, from Lisbon to Spain on this date from this time to that time. And if I have a big car with extra hotel rooms. It's literally a capsule where you sleep in. It's really, really popular in Japan, but it's spreading all over the world. Extra money by renting my extra bedroom, and I get the opportunity to meet some new people and explore my town, explore my city, and try some amazing that they use. Next is avoid room service by any means. Avoid room service. I know room service is very convenient, but they charge you a surplus for that. So avoid room service. Just go to the local spots and get what you need, and you'll be good. Sounds good? If not, if you can't avoid the room service, I would say call the front desk or call the general manager and let them know if you have and you just kind of have fun. And there's something about making something together that just creates a certain kind of bond. So take advantage of cooking classes. Okay, we are almost price on how affordable the gear is at your local traveling city. And usually these websites will offer the opportunity for you to have included rental insurance. So go to sharegrid.com or fatlama.com. You'll see that you can rent gear at Okay? See you soon.